friends. I'm going live here. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. Of course, I have like 5,000 things on my desk because why not? But give me 2 seconds to grab my eyeballs and stuff. We're going to do a project here. These ones. All right. Sorry if you're hopping in, say hello. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know you were here. Sorry I'm not on camera at the moment. I do apologize, but I had a surprise visitor. My brother came over, and so therefore I didn't get a chance to set up. And I kind of had to kick him out and be like, I gotta go live, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm running a few minutes behind. So sorry. At least I sort of knew what I was going to work on. Honestly, I kind of went back and forth about what I was going to make today. So we'll make something. But here is my, hi everybody coming in. Here is my piggy from yesterday's live. Look at how cute she turned out. I do think I want to put a couple flowers down there. So technically she's not done, but look at how cute she turned out. Super cute. Thank you for sprinkling, Jenna. So just give me about 30 more seconds to organize. If I need anything else after this, I guess I'm good. All right. Ooh, my other devices here. Hi, everybody. Let me see. So, hi, Teresa. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Q. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Shannon. Thank you guys for being here. God, I got like a pimple or something on the back of my head. It hurts. All right. Let me see. Let me get this opened up. Hold on. I totally forgot what. Yeah, sorry I did not get to watch Cindy. I will go back and watch her replay. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Sam. Hi, everyone coming in. So give me a minute. Hold on. Oops. Gosh, I hate. On this device, for some reason, when you are on it, you can't go to certain things unless you're on. I know you're silly. Silly person. Hi, Nina. Hi, Donna. You can't go to like the messages unless you're on the specific one. And I actually got a chance to hear myself talking upstairs. I did have a chance to put the description in. I was like kicking my brother out as I was typing that up. Well, fixing it, because let's be honest. This is taking a second, sorry. Good morning, Donna. Hi, guys. Okay. Things are happening. Hi, Sam. Hi, Michonne. Hi, Linda. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, let me get it together. I don't know what I'm making. So I think I'm going to make a bat. Because honestly, I was thinking about making, maybe I'll try to make the thing that I was going to make. And if it looks dumb, we'll switch gears. Since this is Crafter's Choice, my choice is to try something and probably not do well. But as most of you will say, everything you make is cute. Not everything. Sometimes I make things. So I did print up a black cupcake liner in, it's like glittery black, because this was going to be like a Halloween cupcake. Hi, Kara. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Let's see if I could see. Okay. Yeah, I felt bad kind of like kicking my brother out, but I was like, I gotta go. They stopped by to grab some of the vegetables from the garden. So they were hanging out for a bit since they were here already. It's too big, but it's all right. All right, we're going to try to make this. Hi, Nikki B. Trust the process. Well, the thing that I wanted to do, I had like a an inspirational photo. And I don't know, it was a cookie, but I was going to turn it into not a cookie. And I don't remember where I saw it. You know how that goes. And of course it's on that phone. Don't you hate when you look up some inspirational stuff and then you don't screenshot it? So then you don't even have it later and you're like, dang. Dang. It's always a mess that way, but I don't know. All right. All right. Good morning, Margaret. Oh my God, I'm missing so many people. So many people coming in here. Hi, Cindy. I thought I said hi, Tammy, but maybe I didn't. Good morning. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Linda. I'm going to share myself out. Give me 1 second. It's already 10 minutes in and I've done nothing. I meant to send myself those pictures. Oh, that's right. I have a little extra time today, actually. So, somebody couldn't join us today, so I'm actually going to be on until 11:30. So I guess that means I could mess around for a minute, see if I find this picture that I was looking at. I don't know if I can do it by memory. We're just going to make a bat because I think I can definitely execute a bat. I don't know if these wings are going to be big enough, though. It might be silly. And I almost don't want to do a bat because I have a black cupcake liner. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can. Okay, sorry. There I am. All right, let's cut this down. Good morning, Lisa. I want to cut this down because I want it to be inside the cupcake liner to be the cupcake. So let's, put this in the scrap. I don't know if I want to do the, hi, Ratanya. Hi, Lisa. So we're going to do this. It's going to be like a Pinkoween type of project. So I'm going to grab all my like pinks, all of them. And then I need a black. I don't know if I'm going to use this or this. We'll see. I am making a cupcake, a Halloween cupcake with a character. And then nobody knows when I'm making it because I was late coming on. And then I haven't really told anybody. I'm looking for my cutters, so give me a second. I know I have. Actually, it's funny because I made a bunch of these. I think that one will work okay. I know I have. I'll do And a heart. And I would have been more prepared, but I didn't get a chance to come down here prior to going live. My brother stopped by. His dog isn't feeling well, so he wanted to see if I had anything that for like squash and stuff, and I do. So I let him take. Oh, here they are. They're literally right here. Hi, Diana. How you doing? So I do have those. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna grab both of these. So yeah, his dog isn't feeling well, so he wanted to see if I had any squash so he can cook and feed his dog. So so I had to pick some stuff. She's upstairs, thank goodness. Thank goodness. She's upstairs with her dad. Happy Sunday. How is everybody doing today? Did anybody do anything fun this weekend? Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Susan. Don't you love it when you try to type something and your fingers aren't working? So yeah, my brother's dog isn't feeling well. So I have some of those patty pan squash. And so they took some of those to try to, feed to the dog and stuff. And I was out there already picking this morning. I got tons of green beans. Nick and I are actually, I kind of forgot about that actually. We are going out to dinner tonight by ourselves. So that should be fun. Who's vacation? Who's on vacation? You talking to me? I'm not on vacation. Wish I was on vacation. It would be great. Fancy pants. Yeah. You're going to AC/DC tonight? That's fun. I'm sure I've heard AC/DC music, but I can't even think of what it would sound like, what any other songs are. But I'm also one of those people that listen to music, but I never really know who the artist is most of the time. So, what is going on? Somebody's messaging me. Oh, how's Nick's vacation going? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. No, she asked how my vacation was going. I'm not on vacation. He's just, not having to work. They went to Cedar Point twice this week, so I'm sure that's something exciting. Goodness me, trying to catch something. Oh yeah, he's on vacation from work, but that doesn't mean anything. When you have a family, there's no real vacation. Even when you go on vacation, oh my gosh, sometimes with a family and kids, going on a vacation is, you need a vacation from your vacation. Holy cat's pajamas. Yeah, so they went to Cedar Point twice this week. Oh my God. I'm going to have to mute that. There's a lot of chatter going on today. A lot of chatter. I did grab eyes, but I do realize I'm making an owl. So I might want owl eyes. And I'm pretty sure I do have some owl eyes. I might have to go grab those. Let me see what's in here first. Let me go grab the owl eyes. I'm right here, so just be over here for a second, grabbing owl eyes. My favorite thing is when something throws itself off my shelf. You're randomly just sitting there. Hello! Our brother just left. I gave him some stuff from the garden. So he just left. How have you been doing, Earl? I'll do green. I don't know if I want to use these. I just decided I don't want to use these. Aw. Yeah. I mean, it's just a vacation from work. He gets 5. So, you know. All right, give me 1 sec. So the eyes I thought I had, I guess I don't have them. So I'm just going to have to make eyes. Okay, I guess I'm going to teach you guys how to make eyes. Hi, Jana Mays. Yeah, working. Always working. I'm always working too. So I need circle cutters to do the eyes. So we need black. All right. And white, which my computer is in the way. I wasn't sure who was hosting. Hi, Shannon. Shannon's hosting. Thank you guys to inviting me and allowing me to be here. Hello, Mandy. I'm just going to make the eyes, I guess. Probably going to look weird because I've never made owl eyes before. Right. Jana's here. I really wish I would have thought in advance to turn my thing off. And if it keeps going off, I'll have to turn it off. But it stopped for a minute. There's a lot of chatting going on in a chat that I'm in. Very chatty this morning. Let's see if we can get it together. Maybe at some point today. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jen. we're done messing around. Trying to think, like, those are big. Those might even be big. Owls have big eyes anyway, right? They do, right? So I guess they could be really big, right? I do need to keep the white out because I need to put the dots in. And then if I don't put the dots in, chatty, right, they're chatty this morning. And it's funny because they weren't chatty until I started going live. Chatty chats. They're having a chatty chat. All kinds of crazy things happened last night, apparently. Apparently I missed something. So we're gonna not roll this close to this. Let me get this off. Circle cutters. So these are probably from Hobby Lobby. They're, look at, it's a huge thing of them. I have these ones, and I also have the biscuit ones, which I really like because you get the scallops on the other side. I want to say these are Amazon or Hobby Lobby too. So just grab these because then you get, you know, both. See, look, they're going to start up again. I'm going to have to mute them. I'm going to have to mute them. And hopefully I don't lose you when I do it, if they're going to continue. Chatty Crafters. It's fine. They have things going on, so. It probably is the group that we're doing a paint and hang out today. And I want to say it's them that's chatting about the hangout today. So we're all going to like go in Zoom and paint and hang out. Yeah. Not today. It's 26 minutes and I've covered a ball and I made eyes. I will not finish. There's no way I'm going to finish at this point. But I will have most of an idea by the time I'm done. Okay, if I mess this up after I wasted all that time getting this, I'm going to be really mad. I'm going to be really mad. All right. And then a good set of cookie cutters to get if you're just starting out is not our Zoom, Jennifer. Somebody else is doing a Zoom today we're gonna paint and hang out. And not everybody has to paint, but I told them I might. Depends on, is my camera going in and out? Am I messing up? Do I need to start over? It's lollipops and polka dots. Nope. Lollipots, Teresa. Oh my God, why did I say that? Yeah. So she is doing a Zoom today for people who want to paint their stuff they got, 3D printed stuff. But she said, you don't have to paint, you can just come in and hang out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and hang out. Is my thing messed up? Everybody let me know if I need to go out for a second and come back and see. It's kind of funny. Hi, Big Pimpin'. It's funny when she started talking about it. I'm like, I hang out with everybody all the time. I think some people don't know about Jenna's Zoom group. Yeah, lollipots and polka dots. Is that what I said? Did I say the right thing? Yeah, she's doing a Zoom today. We're all going to hang out and paint and chat and all the things. I'm hoping to go. Tentatively, I'm going, but I don't know what this day entails. I'll only be able to hang out until we leave to go out to dinner. So, my plan is to go, but who knows at this point? Who knows? Evelyn isn't here. I have my whole desk over there. It's so weird. All right, so it's zooming in on the ball instead of you, which is weird because it's at the bottom. Hi, Facebook. Look at me. If I need to, I don't know why it does that. Does it do that on everybody's live? Because I know it does it on mine all the time. I wonder if I go, like, kind of bump it out and come back really quick, if I can make it stop doing that. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it to stop. Okay, I'm back. Let me see if I can get it to stop doing that. Oh, you guys. Just move the ball. But I need the ball to be right there. I'm working on it. That's the project I'm working on. So I guess it's a good thing it's zooming in on it, but it's what I'm working on. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this color. Actually, no, I'm not. I've decided I don't want that color. I don't know how to fix it because I've seen it doing it on my lives before, and I'm like, that's annoying. Stop that. Wish you could stop doing that. This is Dragon Fruit from Primitive Pumpkin. I've never got this color before. It's very similar. What? This one's raspberry. It's very similar, but it's a little bit lighter color. So I think I'm going to use the lighter one. Do not fall. It is pretty, isn't it? And now I just realized I'm not using that one first. I'm going to use this one, the different. Okay, stop throwing stuff. This one's a different one. I'm going to use this one first. Yeah, this is air dry foam clay. The two types of air dry foam clay that I currently purchase mostly is Primitive Pumpkin and oh my gosh, Mariposa's Creations. They're both on Facebook, and if you go to their page, one is a website, one has an Etsy, so you can go to their Etsy or website. This way, if you go to their Facebook and follow them, then you can find where they sell their clay. Hi, Diana. It's funny that I have my whole desk. It feels odd. It's too big. Those are good, I think. Actually, maybe the smaller ones. So I'm going to go around. Probably should have put this on a stick or something. Let's see. This is probably not going to fit on the thing as I planned, but it's okay. I think it's okay at least. I'm going to use white too. Is it still doing it? I got my beds built yesterday. So excited to be able to expand. I think like sometimes when you're doing like a garden like I am, and you're finding problem things, right? Like, for example, like I planted all of my peas, like I planted one set of peas where I can pick all the way around, and then I planted one set of peas up against the fence because I was like, oh, perfect place to plant them up against a fence. It's not, because you can't get all the way around. So now I'm realizing like where I should have planted them out in the open where I can get to both sides of the bed. So now I added 3 new beds to my area, and I can be able to get all the way around, and I'll be able to plant more peas and more green beans. Wasn't doing it at all for you, Jenna? I've seen it happen when I'm watching my replay, and I'm like, jeez. Like sometimes during my live sale, because I usually don't watch my like regular replays. I only really watch my live sale. So this is what the front is looking like. Crazy, but it might look cute and it might look stupid. We'll see. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll this out a little thinner actually. And I'm going to try to speed this process up a little. I am going to punch a bunch out and then I'll add them. See if that makes this a little less tedious, because these are the feathers. I'm just going to pluck them off. I'll fix them as I put them on. I don't know how many I need, so. It's my brother still here. Where do you work now? Everything I make is adorable, blah, blah, blah. So, no, yeah, my, like, the beds I plant my vegetables in. So, well, I mean, we do have a lot of beds in our house. Technically, we have 2 beds in each of the kids' room because they have bunk beds. And 5 of us live here. So technically we have 7. But no, my planting beds. So I want to expand where I put my peas and my green beans. So I'm going to actually put them where I can get on both sides, and I'm going to plant them, like put a little thing straight up and down in there. It's one of those. I don't know which pink this is. And this way I can get to both sides, and I'll be able to plant more plants. So I actually can have like a meal's worth of green beans. I never plant enough to where we can actually, now I have some, but it's kind of one of those situations where I'm like, we're never going to have enough green beans to eat like green beans with like our food. Just eat them right off the plant. All right. So look at how cute. It looks kind of funny at the moment, but I think it'll be cute. We'll see. It'll just be a lot until get all the way around. Well, then you guys must not have watched my live yesterday. Shame on you. Just kidding. Yeah, I talked about it yesterday. I bought new beds to plant in. This is going downhill, so that's fun. Let me try to get it to go up. So I guess if you're doing this, maybe make sure that you're going around correctly and not going downhill like I just did. That sticks. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to pull these 3 off. And I'll cover them with clay. So we're going to start angling these back up. All right. I'm going to hopefully fix that. It's okay. It's okay if your feathers are a little ruffled. All right. So in the back it's a little lower, but I'm not upset about it. It's fine. I need one more white. What? Yeah, you know what was hilarious about that box queue? The raised beds, I got them on Amazon. I'll send you a picture. They're pretty nice. They're smaller than the ones that I had before. Like short-wise, they're like 6 inches shorter. So the only thing about it is that I want to put some stuff in there that's going to grow taller, because the whole purpose of me getting raised beds, and I know I'm not old, so don't come at me, but I was thinking ahead for the future when, you know, you don't want to go all the way to the ground to weed. The nice thing about 2-foot high beds is you don't really have to bend very far, because I'm short. So I don't have to bend that far when I go to weed, right? So these ones are only 16 inches tall. Yeah, private message me really quick and remind me, and I can send them to you. They were on sale, so I got 3 for, so they're 4 foot by 2 foot by 16 inches for $60. And if you know anything about raised beds, that's a pretty reasonable price. So I paid $20 each for them. Like, I usually spend anywhere from $40 to $50 each. Now, I will say that some of my beds are 6 feet by 2 feet. So if I paid $40 for those, they're worth it, because they're also a little taller. But I think these will be a good add-on. They're not as tall, but for what I'm going to use those ones for, I already needed this, by the way, and I shoved it back in the bag so it stays fresh. What I'm going to use them for, the stuff grows tall anyways, so it's fine. And somebody the other day, this is always the most common thing that people say, oh my God, that's so much work. I'm going to tell you, if you jam pack your beds like I do, and you do a lot of companion planting, I don't get many weeds. Like when I first plant them, hi Deanna. Oh, have a good day. The way I pack my beds and way I companion plant, I don't have a lot of weeds. Every now and then I'll have to pull one here and there. But if you've seen pictures of my garden, you'll see why. Like, I probably, in an 8-foot by 4-foot bed, I think I planted 12 tomato plants. And then literally on both sides, they're lined with basil, which basil is a great companion planting for tomatoes. And then I have some marigolds in there, which the marigolds are pretty much gone because they're engulfed. My brother actually was laughing this morning. He's like, I think I see some marigolds in there. I'm like, I planted them. Can't really see them anymore because they got engulfed by the plants. But if you pack your beds, I mean, so when the sides of the vegetables and stuff say how far to space them, that's for like commercial gardening. It's not for like home gardening. If you put plants that are shorter in front of taller plants, as long as you give them enough space width-wise to flourish, you can pack your beds really full and you never have to weed. So a lot of people are always like, oh my God, so much work. I'm like, at the beginning of the season, before things got big, I would spend 30 minutes out there probably every day. And you have to be consistent. But while I'm watering, I weed. You know, I pick a couple weeds here every day. And I don't spend a ton of time out there weeding and stuff. It really isn't that bad. It ain't that serious. So I'm just going to do the same thing with this layer. I'm doing 2 different colors again. And I'm going to go back and forth with, hi Vay, hi Holly. We're making an owl. Who knows if it's going to be cute? It might be terrible. I actually was going to make it sitting on a cupcake, but I think I might have made it. I should have made it like one ball bigger or something, or maybe the cupcake liner one smaller. Yes, let me read the rest of that comment. Yep. And if you do the companion gardening, yeah. So I have like 8 cucumber plants, and let me tell you, next year there will not be 8. Sometimes I plant, hi Christy, I plant a ton because I'm like, oh, well, a couple of them will probably die and I won't have 8. And then they all flourish, and then I have 8. And then I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do with all these cucumbers? I was actually joking yesterday. I was going to start making cucumber juice because I don't know what to do with all these cucumbers. I'm going to get a skewer. See if this helps me hold this. Put this on here. Oop. Well, that's on there. Let's see. So I'm alternating colors. I think in the front though, I'm going to start with 2 of the same next to each other, and then I'll alternate colors. Yeah, I mean, like literally I was telling my brother, I was like, it's like a jungle garden, and every time I go out there I'm like, welcome to the jungle, because it's seriously, it's a jungle right now, and I'm here for it because it's amazing to grow your own stuff. When I get off of here, I'm actually gonna go and make some banana blackberry. Hi Jill, how's Jill doing? Going to lunch something today? Hi Scylla. I'm gonna make blackberry banana muffins. Sounds good, we'll see. I have so many blackberries also right now that I need to make some jam or make muffins, and I totally almost put 2 of the same color next to each other. Let's see. And of course I started going up again. That's fine. We're not going to stress about it. I don't know. If you do this, maybe, I don't know, figure out where the heck you're going around. Maybe draw a line first. Silly looking. All right, what color do I want to make the wings is the next question. I think I'm going to do heart wings. I think this is too big. Let me see if I have, I think this is too small. No, these would be cute. I'm going to use that just to, you know what, I shouldn't have smushed that up. Hold on. I think I'm going to make them the dark color. I like this color. I don't know why I like this color so much, but I really like this color. Maybe because it's not really pink. Hi, Tony. How's everybody doing today? So I am on until 11:30 today. Jess, they went on a vacation, so Teresa and I are absorbing I have tons of lavender. Is that what you're saying? Tons of lavender. Tons. When I tell you that, like, literally every time I buy plants, I'll buy like a lavender plant and just randomly put it somewhere because I love lavender. I actually have lavender on my kitchen counter right now. And a couple sunflowers, but I have lavender. I'm trying to decide if I should go up one more on the owl or not. Maybe I'll place the wings on the side. So we're gonna put the wings like here-ish. And I'll show you guys. It's cute. Cute. Goodness. I could get it together today. That would be great. And then I'm going to take and do I'm gonna go make 3 more. So I'm doing the wings like that. Maybe you won't be able to tell they're wings, or maybe you will. We'll see. Wait, what am I making with cucumber? I don't have a juicer, so I don't know how I would, I don't know how black-eyed Susans. Oh yeah, I have lavender, black-eyed. I think mine are actually called brown-eyed Susans. I think I found that out the other day. They're not black-eyed Susans, they're brown-eyed Susans. They look the same to me, but I'm not really a flower expert, other than I know I like flowers. I'm always like planting things, and people are like, oh my god, you're such a great gardener. I'm like, honestly, I just plant stuff and see what works. I don't know anything really, honestly. All right. Do you guys think I should go, maybe I should go up a little more on each side? Maybe not make a full row in the front, because obviously the wings are in the way. But then I can't even tell that those are wings. So maybe that's weird. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Maybe I'll do white around the face. Try that. Try that. Oh, you lost half of your black-eyed Susans? That's sad. I know. I got a good deal on some. I found them like half price at Lowe's. Couple weeks ago, so you don't need a juicer. How do you do it then? I don't know. Just blend it, peel them and blend them. The inside of my mini fridge smells like juice. Like it reminds me of this juice that, like this healthy juice that I used to buy. And probably because it smells like freaking cucumbers in there, like crazy pants. Crazy. See. Are you going to be doing a 6-inch tree cutout soon? You can't figure out how to get all the nooks and crannies. I'm not sure what you mean. Peel and blend. Peel and blend. Maybe I'll try that. Use my wing cutter. No, because I don't want it like that. I don't want it to... I want it like this, this way. Yeah. I have clay all over my shirt, you guys. Thanks for the suggestions. They were overtaking them. Yeah, somebody said that they spread like crazy, and I'm like, well, that's good because that's what I want them to do. That whole area where I planted the brown-eyed Susans had iris, and not that I don't like iris, but they only bloom for like a week or two in the spring. So I don't know. I just was like, I'm kind of over it. Hi, Barbara. I'm going to leave the back for right now because obviously we're running out of time. Let me see if I can even make this work. I think this is too tall anyway, but let me see. It might work. Let me see if I can get this down a little bit. I'm going to do this over the garbage. Go figure, it did not shed that much because I was doing it over the garbage. If I would have done it on my desk, look at this. Do you see all that I flung around? All right, So I'm going to put a layer of pink there. Why did you go to sleep? Not that I really was looking at you anyways, but can you wake up? All right. So she needs like ears or something too. I'm going to make a mess. Wendy and them must have, did they fly home last night? Anybody know? Or are they flying home today? Curious. Let me see if I have a partial ball over here or anything I can use that would bump this up a little bit and see if that helps make it more cupcake shaped. Because I don't want to use more clay. It might be too big. Ah! Because like, I'm going to have to cut this some more. Darn it. Darn it. So, yeah. We're just experimenting here. She's home? Okay. Thank you, Deanna. I knew somebody had to have talked to her. I was actually going to message her this morning. And then when I picked up my phone and I was trying to herkle-durkle, I got that message from my brother and I was like, crap. Hey! Hi! I was going to message you this morning, but then I got a message from my brother about his dog, and I was kind of like, that all consumed my time and effort. Aw, I missed you. I missed my friend Wendy. I'm glad though that you guys had a great time. It looked like fun. I'm glad you made it home good. Yeah, I see that, Deanna. Yeah. I see. Apparently, I'm terrible. You probably came in while I was having my meltdown. Probably. Still kind of having a meltdown. I'm just having a weird day. With my brother's dog being sick, it made me think of all my pets that I just lost and all that nonsense. And somebody messaged last night that they lost their cat, and it just, it's one of those days where, you remember like all your losses, I guess, So I'm trying to just pull this up and around. I didn't make it big enough, and it's going to be fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is great. I'm just trying to pull it up and around because there's like a little lip, and I'm putting the glue there. And yes, I have glue all over my hand as per usual. Looks like a souffle. That was, I promise you, normally this messy. Or maybe I am. Try not to be this messy on my live. Margaret, yeah. I know you're still in Jersey too, Mrs. P. It stinks. It stinks, it stinks, it stinks. Let's hope this fits on here good. It's good. It's good. Does anybody hear the stress in my sigh about how this is not going to go on here? There is no correct way to craft. It's always just crafting. Most of the time, I will tell you, I do lots of trial and error. And a lot of times things don't work. And why don't you want to get your foot on there? Oh, because it's where it's supposed to be. So this was a fail. let's see. I have to add more clay. I did go to Sam's. Yeah, I went to Sam's and I spent $340 on 26 items because it was expensive. And yeah, they did change that tax-free weekend this year. Last year it was like a week and like it included a lot more stuff. Last year. Like everything. It doesn't even include computers this year. Not that we're buying a computer. We just checked it out. We were just curious, like, what it actually includes this year. Like, they literally must have lost so much money last year, including so much stuff that they decided to not include that this year. I probably should have done a little better. It's all right. We will learn together how not to do what Michelle just did. I do need another little piece. It's okay. Everything is awesome. If I wouldn't have put the back up so high, I wouldn't have this problem right now. We're going to keep building this. Yeah, and it's like it was like even I think last year it was like even toilet paper and stuff, which for, you know, college students is a school necessity. Like, oh, goodness. Hi, Pretty Pieces by Michelle. Yeah, it doesn't include everything. So honestly, my kids, I was going to do their school supply shopping and I'm not going to do it yet. It's fine. I mean, it's not going to make or break the bank, I guess, at this point. You only save, good morning, on $100, you only save like $8, so it's not. What? I'm live. What do you want? Do you have something to say? Okay, goodbye. Love you. So, yeah, so it's not enough. I promise this won't look as stupid in a little bit. I'm going to end up using a lot of clay. This thing's going to cost $1 million. Because I should have shaved the ball on the bottom. It's okay though. And I could have made it shorter. The next one I will do better. Yeah. And like last year, like I said, it was a week long. It's not a week long this year. No, I didn't even try clothes. Honestly, my kids don't even need any clothes. Hi, Stroud. I don't even typically do a full supply. I don't need this color, do I? No, I'm done. What? If you're putting, I'm not putting feet. It's a cupcake. It doesn't get feet. Yeah, I can tell it's an owl. If you guys can't tell it's an owl, I'm sorry. My kids, I don't even buy them like school clothes. I just buy them their supplies. But my kid going to college needs like everything for college. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing is I went thinking I was going to be able to get all the, so like last year when I went shopping for like the cleaning supplies and everything, it was awesome because, you know, I can get all that stuff for college and I didn't have to pay the tax. So, you know, it was a huge savings. And furniture, desks and stuff, you know, if you need to buy any sort of desks, those were included. Everything was included. I honestly think there was no tax on anything last year. And I think that they, we don't want feet in our cupcake, Christy. Yeah, so it was so much better last year. I don't know. I was a little disappointed. So, we're going to put the frosting on first. I think Christy's laughing at me, and it's not actually cute. And that's rude. Rude. It's not nice. Nobody wants feet in their cupcakes. We're learning together. I don't know if I've ever oiled this. It's a weird feeling filament. You should have seen all this styrofoam that just blew out of my garbage can when I sprayed this. I feel like Christy is laughing at me, and I'm a little insecure right now. All right. I remember why we don't use this cutter. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lanta. Get out of here. It might be cuter when it's done. Once I work out all the kinks. I've never made an owl before. Literally, I've never. So, I didn't even know where I was starting with this. So, if it's garbage, okay. You can laugh at me if you'd like. That's what I'm here for, entertainment. I've never made an owl before. I think I made an owl cutter, and I did that once, but I don't think I've ever made an owl before. Hello. Okay, this is gonna be cute. Hold on. I have turned it around. Once I'm done with the front a little, I'll turn it around. If you weren't paying attention the last time I turned it around, you missed it. Unfortunately, I have to be able to see the front while I'm working on it. So I can't keep it turned around the whole time. I should have put glue. Give me a second. There's a little bit of glue still here from when I glued. But I gotta put... Oh, I moved the glue. Huh. You guys can laugh at me. It's fine. That's what I'm here for. Apparently, I'm hilarious. Even when I'm trying not to be. Oh, Lordy. Okay. I know what the problem with this project is. It's pink. And I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't hate it. I don't hate pink. It's not my favorite, though. Was I lost? I feel lost. This is why I don't use this cutter. Actually, this is why I never sold this cutter, because it's a piece of poop. But it's okay. It works okay. It's just kind of a pain because it gets all stuck in the other side. When we designed it, we changed it. I have it, but it's not, it's different now. This is actually big drip, but this one has the holes where the clay gets stuck. Here, you can get like a half view. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I got quiet, I'm sorry. Concentrating on how I can fix this. Uh-oh. Evelyn is being very Evelyn upstairs. I can hear it. I think Nick is on the phone. We're going to go out to dinner tonight and shopping, but not really shopping because I think, there you go. I have to make the, hi Stephanie. I have to make the petals, the feathers go down a little more. So I'll do that too. I feel like Amy and Wendy are sitting over there like, this is why I plan out every single step of my project before I go live, because I don't want this to happen to me. Well, it's happening, and it's okay. I don't even care. Thank you. Yeah. This is how you learn in what order sometimes I do things. Sometimes I do them butt backwards, and that is okay. I know. I was gonna take the whole hour when we had that cancellation yesterday, but I wasn't sure the heck I was making. Actually, you know what? I had a project at that point, and I've changed my project since then. It's also why when I plan, I change my mind too often. Where's my wipe? I've literally gone through 3 projects before I actually went live. I was gonna make a cake, and then I wasn't feeling that. And then what else was I gonna make? I was gonna make this like picture frame thing, and then I wasn't feeling that. And then I was gonna make a cookie cutter, and then I didn't print the cookie cutter last night, so then I didn't do that because we actually got out of bed late today. Slept in. I think Evelyn got up at almost 9 o'clock. I was outside in the garden already. So I didn't do that. There's a lot of things that were supposed to happen that didn't happen. And then I have projects on my desk. I was actually going to finish my snowman, my snow cone. I have the snow cone here. I thought about making a bat. So I have bat wings here. Crazy. Just a little crazy, you guys. Just a little crazy. It's okay, though. It's a little insight into what is going on. I only need like half of this. Okay, put that away. So I have like 20 minutes left. I am on today, if you didn't see the description, with the AIC. It is Crafter's Choice. Always Crafter Choice on Sunday. I did put the lineup on my page. For today, the updated one. It could change again because it seems like everybody has things going on, unfortunately. And it can change at a blink of an eye. So I would suggest going on Facebook. I posted it, I want to say like yesterday, the AIC group. And as people go live, somebody, usually Shannon, I believe, shares them into the group. It could have a baddie friend, but this bat is too... God, I have a headache. My sinuses have been really bad the last couple days, and it's so annoying. So anyways, yeah, if you go join the free AIC group, when people go live, Shannon, I believe, shares everybody in to the group. So this way, you'll see who's live right now. And just in case something changes or somebody, you know, whatever happens, you'll kind of know. Because they usually just, like, update it. And, like, if, so say, like, for example, the next person can't go and Jen takes the spot instead. And, you know, you didn't see the updated lineup. you'll go to the AIC page, and then Jen will be live, and you can just update, refresh, whatever. And this way, you don't miss who's live. Okay. Let me see to myself how this is going to look. And then I will continue this. I was going to print oh my God, my nose. Maybe not. Probably. I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, that's cute. It is cute. I'm not even sharing with you guys. You guys don't get to see the front. Too bad. Just kidding. I'll show you. So yeah, that's a good way to like keep up with what's going on, is to just join that Facebook group. And this way, if somebody cancels, you get what the updated lives are. Time and everything that goes on in our lives is ever evolving. And sometimes people just have things going on that you can't control. Gosh, my head might just actually explode. It's a little taller than I meant it to be, but whatever, it's a cupcake. It's a really freaking tall cupcake, and we're gonna love it. I'm loving it. I know it looks crazy from the back. We're gonna keep going around though. So my whole thought process was there was only going to be 2 layers. And since I messed up, it's fine. Everything is fine. It'll be wonderful. And if I make another one, I know not to do what I did and cut off the top of that bowl. But it's on there. There's no going back now. I'm going to cut a bunch of these out, and then I'm going to You do. Thank you. At least somebody likes her and isn't laughing at it. You know who you are. It's gonna get like a witch hat. So yeah, it'll get ears, because I think it'll get a witch hat. I have black witch hats. I might put the black one on there. Oh my God. I'm falling apart right here, right in front of you. My neck just started hurting right here, and I almost couldn't turn my head. I'm disintegrating right in front of you. Teresa Jones is up after me. Her page is Flower Town Crafts. I miss my friend Teresa. I was out shopping while she was live yesterday. Was that yesterday? So I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I kind of had to pop in and out a bunch of times. My internet stinks at Sam's. I was actually trying to talk to Jenna, and Jenna was like, I can't hear you at all. And I was like, okay, well, I'll let you go until I leave Sam's, because it's like a black hole. And oh my God, the amount of people, I love you people, and don't get me wrong, but the amount of people who still stand in line at Sam's is crazy to me. They have that Scan and Go app. Just use it. I would never stand in that line. The cool thing about that Scan and Go app is they used to sometimes give you like special discounts, like if you used it. So, I almost keep putting 2 of the same color next to each other. It just really, honestly, for me, makes my life a lot easier. Just, you know, grabbing what I need, scanning it, getting the heck out of the store. I can fly in and out of that store so fast. Like when I walk into Sam's and I see the lines of people, I'm like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing with your life? And I know that there's people out there that are thinking like, why are you still going grocery shopping? Why don't you do the delivery? Because I like to pick my own stuff out. But I also think the people that stand in line at Sam's are a little cuckoo crazy. I am not standing in that line. Believe me, I understand. I used to work at a grocery store that like everything is taking over to where people are losing their jobs. But you know, it also does give jobs too, because I mean, somebody has to create that app and do all that stuff, right? So there is still jobs given. I don't know that it's necessarily getting rid of everyone's job. Somebody still has to maintain the app. You know what I mean? So that's how I try to look at it. And let's be honest, it's unfortunately getting rid of regular cashiers is something that's going to eventually happen. There's no fighting it back. There's no saving that. I mean, I think they'll still keep some, especially in some areas like where there's high theft. I think that's also why our Sam's still even has regular registers, because some people say that their Sam's got away with registers. I think it's just because, I mean, there's a lot of bad neighborhoods around our Sam's, so they probably have to keep it for theft. Really? Yeah, mine, I've always used it and it does amazing. I love it also because you can check prices. Shoot, you get sometimes that, you know, if the tag doesn't match the price, you can see that. You can also, you know, you don't get to the register and go, oh God, I spent this much. You know before you get to the register. So like, if you have to put something back because maybe you don't have that much money this time, you know, it's nice for that. It's kind of funny because, like I said, my phone stinks in Sam's, but I've never had a problem with my Scan and Go. That works great in the store. And I'm using the same data that I would use if I was on the phone. But maybe they allow for that. Maybe that's why there's no cell service in there. So many people are using Scan and Go. All right. This might be a little goofy, but it turned out pretty similar to what I was going for. Pretty similar. It's a little bit taller. It's just a big old cupcake. Okay. Soapbox put away. I'll put it away with my I'll put it away with my cutters. Almost spilled my coffee. It's probably not even warm anymore. All right, let me go. What color ears? I guess I should make the ears the same color. Let me grab the hat. Is it? Oh, it is on the desk. I did put it on the desk. Look at that. I was fully prepared. No, I wasn't. So here's the thing is if I give it ears, they'll have to stick out. I mean, I guess I could still put them on there and they just be sticking out the bottom. See? I am going to finish the feathering up the back. I'm just going to do it right now. Yeah, we only use Scan and Go. Me too. Well, like I said, at that end you can check prices. Like sometimes, like especially in like the seasonal aisles, they don't always put the tags anywhere. Oh, really? That's weird. I was going to Sam's. It was my weekly store for the longest time. And now I've kind of turned more into an Aldi person because it's kind of sad, but my I would buy lots of vegetables at Sam's because they're cheaper and, you know, decent quality for the bunny and the guinea pigs. And so now you know, we don't have to buy. No, I don't. They would have to be really small. I don't even know how these ears are supposed to look. Just doing it and doing it and doing it with now we don't buy as many vegetables, especially in the summer. So, because we have our own. Like, I actually let my herb garden and where I grow my lettuce kind of go to crap because it just depresses me and makes me sad. Because that's, you know, I grew for the guinea pigs and the bunny. I think that looks stupid. What do you guys think? Or should I put them under? Just sit and wait. Hi, Patty. How you doing? Girl. I was actually going to put stripes on. Try under. I was going to put stripes on my cupcake liner with rhinestone rope, and I didn't end up having enough. So I decided not to do that. Try under. Well, yeah, I think it looks stupid on the hat. And let's see if I can get them out. Now they're stuck forever. Stupid. You know, now that I've stuck them on, they're here. They're not going anywhere. Now they're there. Although, look at how cute. Look at how cute. I don't have a smaller, like a really, I have this little tiny one. Ah! With that hat on it instead. But I like the big hat. I think I like the big hat. The ears are going to have to be like flat. It's funny. It's funny. I think that's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna have to give it some life. Hold on. Do better next time. So maybe off to the side. That's what I did. I want the hat though. You know what? I'm gonna go get puffy paint. I'm gonna go get puffy paint so I can stick my finger in it 552 times. Ooh. This was the other project I was gonna work on. Literally have everything sitting here. Like I was gonna, you know, have like make a witch's hat and do the boots and stuff, but I didn't paint the base, so I couldn't work on that. That was the other project I was going to work on. Pam, I sent you a message. Well, I like it with the witch hat. What do I put on the top? There's got to be something on the top, though. I feel like. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, I like the hat, I think. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I think I'm going to take and see. So up after me is Flower Town Crafts with Teresa. I'm going to go make some lunch. And work on my muffins. I'm going to give the wings texture, but the rest of it I'm going to leave without texture because I'm not going around texturing every single one of these. I think it'll be fine. I actually thought about going around with like puffy paint and texturing all of these, but I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll see. All right. Look at that. Oh, I should give her cheekers. Cheekers. All right. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Head on over to Flower Town Crafts with Teresa, and I will be over there in a minute. Like I said, I'm going to go make some lunch and start making my muffins. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. I will probably see you Tuesday. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. Bye. Have a great day.